Well, howdy folks, got a couple more boxes to open for you here, so let's get into it. Not really sure what arrived here. It's always nice to kind of forget what you got on order. So let's see, I won't be that forgetful because I'm sure I just ordered it a couple days ago. But let's find out. What is it? Aha! Beachhead! Alright. Number one, we got Beachhead. Very cool. This guy is a cool looking Joe. To say his weapons are a little odd, being green color. That was the first thing I noticed about him when I saw him in the store. I thought, man, that's kind of goofy looking, or saw him in pictures. His weapons ought to be kind of black, but other than that, I think he's perfect. He's probably exactly as I designed him. Well, that's some sticky stuff on the top there I'm going to have to clean off. Gosh, when you order stuff, they always come like they just took their sticky hands from eating lunch and just packaged it in there, you know, or just spilled some jam on. It's amazing what stuff comes like when you order it. It's always just, I have no idea what they put the stuff through. Like, they must throw it into a machine to dirty it all up and scuff it up, right? Seems like it. Anyway, back to Beachhead. Not a huge fan of guys with the covered face, you know, other than the Cobra troopers and Cobra officers and Cobra commander, obviously. It kind of seems like it's a bad guy thing to have the mask and the covered face, but hey, you know, he's kind of a special trooper, like a SEAL also, or a Green Beret, except for he's a Red Beret. I like his Red Beret cap. I can't really say that much about him other than that he's just going to fit in well with the other G.I. Joe Classifieds figures I have, and I think he's going to fit in well with the Action Force line. He just looks like he's a badass dude. He's got, you know, real legit weapons. Like I said, they're green, but he's still got himself a good knife. What kind of pistol is that? I don't know. Anybody know? Is it a Glock of some kind? You guys can tell me what kind of weapons he's carrying. I don't know that much about these armaments, what kind of gun he's got. Is this a crossbow as well he's got? So he can be more silent? Shooting people? Or using maybe poison darts and stuff like that? And what all does he have in his backpack? It looks like, yes, he's definitely got bolts for his crossbow, it looks like. And I guess I'll have to pull it out and see everything. But yes, I really like the action, these Classifieds figures. They look really amazing, especially with the gear that they have, the sort of holsters and usable holsters for knives and guns. I think that's just a fantastic addition. Looks like that's what they're doing with all the Star Wars Black series too, and even the vintage series. The smaller ones look like they have that. And same with the G.I. Joe 3.75 inch. The smaller figures, they also have guns that fit into holsters. So I think that stuff is amazing. Love all the new detail. So yeah, I don't know what more to say about Beachhead. He's just badass. I dig him. Glad I got him. He's getting, it seemed like he was getting harder to find, although a lot of these things, I think, if I just was patient, they'll show back up again in retail for a while. On the other hand, yeah, like Motu seems like it's definitely on sale. Where I was just at Target, the Battle Cat, regular Battle Cat is now on sale for $15. And the Land Shark is now on sale for $25. Boy, and all the Revelation stuff is really marked down. So, okay, what do we got in this box here? What did we get here, He-Man? We have Cobra Officer. Alright, 3.75 inch. Another Cobra Officer. And another Cobra Officer. So I'm arming building Cobra Officers here. Have to have enough to equip all my vehicles that I've ordered as well. So yes, so we've got Cobra Officers. Very cool looking figure. As a kid, Cobra Officer, my brother had one, I believe, and I think I might have had one Cobra Trooper, but we never had any kind of army building mounts of bad guys, and that's something I'm really excited to have finally as an adult. Army building quantities of Cobra. So very cool. What can I say about this guy? He comes equipped with a whole lot of weaponry. Looks like he's got a mortar, which is fantastic. That's going to do some real damage to G.I. Joe when they come on their Awe Striker. He's got himself some kind of submachine gun, probably like an Uzi or something like that. Sub meaning it's small, right? Small machine gun. And he's got his pistol here, which is looks like probably not a Colt 45. What are those? Yeah, is that what that is? Colt 45 is the one with a rotating barrel, isn't it? I'm thinking of a, it's a 45 caliber, but it's not a Colt. Anyway, you guys probably know what I'm talking about. Is it a 45 cal? Something like that. I had an Edison cap gun of that variety as a kid. Now I can't remember what kind of gun it is, but that might remind you guys of cap guns if you ever had those. Anyway, again, love this new figure. Love that the helmet is removable. Let's see, his gun will fit in his holster on his left hip there, left leg it looks like. So they're fantastically detailed. As you know, the Cobra Trooper has a silver Cobra emblem on his, or the Cobra Officer, I'm sorry, has a silver Cobra emblem on his chest, and the Cobra Trooper has a red emblem on his chest. Otherwise, they're somewhat difficult to distinguish, at least for me, because they're all blue. Oh, also the Cobra Officer has the black chevron on his helmet, and the regular Cobra Trooper does not have the chevron on his helmet. That's that's what you call those, that shape. It's called a chevron, like the gas company. Anyway, very cool. So, wow, they're just cool looking knee pads, boots. I think they're an upgrade over the original figure, although the original figures are still the original. They are the ones we fell in love with. So, of course, if you have them, I'm jealous of you, I'm envious of you, but I'm not going to collect them because they don't come in boxes anymore, and they're hard to come by. Well, they do come in boxes if you pay enough, I'm sure. But anyway, I'm happy with this new vintage series that's more posable, and I'll be able to do quite a bit with them. So, officers galore, huh? These were not on sale, but I just figure they're a popular item and I want to buy them before they all sell out, because some of these things, like Stormtroopers, I found very difficult to find if I want to build armies of them. It's just hard. People jump on those things right away. So, I got Stalker also. This is actually the third Stalker I've got, because he was on really clearance sale here at Walmart. I believe it was about $6 for this one. The previous two I bought were probably also on clearance for about $9 each. So I'm happy with the price of these. And I've got 3 of them now. So I could use them as sort of army builders for G.I. Joe. I'd kind of rather use Grunt for that. He's just the green guy, but he still costs $13 right now, so he's not clearanced out yet. Stalker would make a great, like I said, a great troop builder, because he looks like common kind of army soldier with his camouflage. But he's actually more of a special reconnaissance unit also. He's a real true Green Beret, I believe. He's got the Green Beret. He's a real specialized soldier. I believe in the original G.I. Joe, he was first or second in command in the original 1982 episodes, whatever it was, in the Bass Device series. He was probably second in command. If Duke was in that, I think Stalker was second in command to Duke. So Stalker was the man. Never had one as a kid. We had a few of the first series, but I don't know why. I probably didn't find them. Didn't always have everything available to us, and I think I remember having the guy with the launch pad and Flash, was it, with the red pads, and Rock and Roll, and the guy that came with the tank. So that would be Steeler, I believe, because we had the tanks, and not the Marauder, but the first one. And anyway, enough of that stuff. I'm gonna bore you if I talk too much about it. So we got that, and what else? One more order of, it looks like, Open Mouth Skeletor. And I picked him up because he's to replace the one that I already took out of box and painted into Miss Skeletor. If you guys have seen that episode, I have a custom version of Skeletor, which is pink, painted pink. And so I had to get another one in box to replace that one that I've opened up in my my whole big collection of Motu that are unopened and unboxed. I've got a lot of He-Mans and Skeletors. I just got a Skeletor with a closed mouth from Amazon yesterday that I'm not super disappointed, but I'm frustrated because basically the whole box is off. It was basically unglued, and I looked at it and it almost wasn't even, it wasn't Amazon's fault. The Beast Barrage, or whichever comic book came with it, I think it's the one with Fisto. But the comic was out of place and was under where the glue is, and the comic is actually glued to the card. And so that the blister pack is not effectively glued to the card. And yeah, so it was a production issue at Mattel, which, you know, they have occasionally, and it is frustrating to get them, but whatever. The figure's fine, and he's the second, I believe he's the second of the closed mouth ones I have in box. Both are pretty beat up because they both came from Amazon. But what are you gonna do? You know, I'm not gonna order 5 of them just to have one in good shape. I don't think, because I think these guys are gonna be very available. Even after the line is gone, because there's just so many Skeletors and He-Mans around. So it's hard for me to decide. I still have space in on my whole collection for 2 more Skeletors and 2 more He-Man, just to fill up space, sort of where I have other figures. Like so I'd have one He-Man and 1 Skeletor for every wave. Let's put it that way. So, but I just don't know if it's worth it for me to have that many He-Mans and Skeletors. I think they might always be available. So, don't know why I feel like I have to have 1 He-Man and 1 Skeletor for every wave. That might be just silly. Anyway, that's it for this unboxing. Thank you all for joining me and having fun. And that's it. Merry Christmas, everybody. Take care.